Hello everyone, my name is Tasha and welcome to Candied Little Yams. I am back to do another video. It's a chipmunk outside. I'm filming in front of the door and I see a chipmunk and my dog isn't going crazy. He's just like, what is that? Anyway, I'm back to do my 10-month baby update. I do not have the little one with me, hence I am able to record this video. She is so busy now, but I will insert videos and pictures throughout so you all still get to see her being her busybody self. So, she started crawling at 8 months. I haven't made an update since her 7th or 8th month update. At the end of 8 months, she started crawling. Now she's super fast about it. She can go from room to room and find me now. She can come and look for me when I'm like trying to get stuff done around the house or when I'm hiding from her. I just plan on, I don't hide that much, but you know, if she's supposed to be eating on the floor somewhere and I went to the bathroom, she'll come looking for me. Anyway, what else can she do? I have notes here because, you know, I cannot remember anything anymore. Side effect of having a baby. Can't remember anything. She pulls up on anything and everything. It doesn't matter how stable or unstable it is, but she is getting more and more stable on her feet. She can almost stand up independently, and she does, like, not walk, but she kind of scales things, like walk along the sofa or walk along the bookshelf, you know, whatever is dangerous with lots of sharp corners, she will walk along it and climb it. She's a climber. She likes to climb up me and up my pillows and on top of things and just be a menace. But it's good for her development. I guess she's very curious. She babbles like da 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 da. And I think she could say like daddy. I think she's referring to her daddy now. Not when she first started, but now I think she's saying daddy. But she doesn't say mama yet. She can't do the muh sound. But we practice stuff like at the store. We practice like tss, tss. She could say that. She could say shh, shh. She could say buh, 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 and duh, duh, duh. But not mama yet. She repeats sounds very well. Like the first time we recognized it was a couple of weeks ago. It was so pronounced. We had been out of town and we went to go pick up my dog from my sister's house, and he was hot and excited, and she looked at him and she was like like she started panting just like him. And I said she did that the other day, but then it was so like on it, and my sister was like, what? And like if you be like you'll hear she like and she repeats coughs, and she's repeating all types of sounds. Words that I think I can discern that she's saying is like bye, yeah, yes, thank you. That was one of the first ones, surprisingly. I think because when I take stuff from her, which I have to do often because she's always getting into something, I say thank you and I take it. So when she gets something from me, now she says thank you. So they just be watching and copying, y'all. Don't do nothing crazy or say nothing bad. She be fussing. Like when I be fussing at her daddy, now she be fussing. So I gotta watch that. Can't fuss as much. I think she could say okay, dog, Buster, which is the dog's name. And we yell his name a lot too, if you can, you know. He likes food and he tries to take her food and he does little doggy things. And I think she could say nurse, and I think she tries to say booby. I'm not really sure. We're working on it. She has this whole new stranger danger / she's just mean. She smiles all the time. She's a very happy smiley baby, but as soon as we get to the grocery store, always in the grocery store, as soon as the cashier, the employee speaks to her, she's like, no, I don't know you. She'll even like do like this, like stop touching me. It's so embarrassing. But I guess it's kind of like safe. She won't just go to anyone. We're doing baby-led weaning, which is just where you don't give them as many purees. She doesn't really like to be spoon-fed. She doesn't really like purees that much, especially not in the can. She will eat more spoonfuls of like soft foods that I try to feed her in the spoon, but baby food, not so much. So we just give her like soft chunks of things that she could chew on. She has 2 teeth at the bottom, which she got at 7 months, and now at 9 months she started to cut the 2 teeth at the top. One is way more out and huge. It looks huge to me than the other one. So she has like 3.8 teeth, somewhat like that. She's down to about 4 nursing sessions a day. I'm engorged now that she's away from me. I need to pump. I feel the pressure. And she's nurses still about 2 times a night. She still wakes up to eat. She teethes. She was teething really bad. Now not so much. I was giving her Tylenol, especially at night before she went to sleep, so she wouldn't have to like nurse all night, because that's what she was doing, comfort nursing all night long. But giving her the Tylenol right before bed, and sometimes another dose in the middle of the night, really helped that. I often was delirious in the middle of the night and just wanted her to stop eating so much, but I would forget to give her the Tylenol. But now I'm not giving her any Tylenol because she's not teething as bad, and the top 2 teeth are pretty much cut, and she's not fussing or drooling and all that stuff nearly as much. She's still co-sleeping in bed sharing. We're still doing elimination communication part-time, and I'll make another video on that. And we did use disposables when we went out of town to see my friend. She uses disposables anyway when she goes off with someone else. I don't send my cloth diapers because I'm protective of them, but 90 to 95% of the time she's in a disposable diaper. 90 to 95% of the time she's in a cloth diaper. Sometimes I'll put her in a disposable at home if I'm expecting a poop. I'll put her in a disposable diaper. She pulls, she snatches, she throws things. Everything gets thrown on the floor that she can reach. She scratches, which is terrible. We're trying to get her to stop doing that. She's bathing in the big tub now. Every time someone sees a picture of her in the tub or outside of the tub doing something cute, they're like, oh, she's in the big tub now. And I'm like, I thought we talked about this. She's been in the big tub for months. As soon as she really got down to like crawling and turning over and standing up things, she actually started to pull up on things before she crawled. Which she was kind of mobile, like kind of walking along things before she crawled, but I'm glad she crawled because they basically say your child is doomed if they don't crawl. So I'm glad she crawled, even though I would have been okay if she skipped crawling. But she couldn't be in the baby tub anymore. It was just too dangerous. She was too wild. She was trying to stand up out of it, and it was just bad. Plus mine had this foam stuff on it, and I didn't feel like deep cleaning it because the foam started to get this growth on it, and if I could see it on the outside, I can only imagine all the stuff on the inside. It's just from like it being wet and moist all the time. Even though I would try to dry it every night, whatever, I threw it out. She was getting too big for it anyway, and I didn't feel like trying to clean this thing that she was outgrowing anyway. Shoes, she finally got some shoes. Everybody's like, where's her shoes? And then, you know, babies don't need shoes. Where are they going? Where are they going? So I finally bought her some shoes, like for family events and stuff, but she actually stands up better barefoot, and she moves way better barefoot. And last but not least, she still has a little bit of eczema, but we're treating it. It's much better with lots of moisture. She takes a bath every night just for the water. She doesn't use soap every night. I just put her in the water for moisture every night, pat her dry, and use something thick like shea butter, aquaphor, olive oil, something like that to coat her skin. You cannot overdo the moisture with an eczema case. And we do clean eating. Whenever I eat crappy and she gets that breast milk, her eczema flares. That's about it. That is Raven's 10-month update. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed seeing me, because I will be back with more videos soon. Bye. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka laka.